Hello, in this video we are going to talk about 4 essential questions you should know when you first meet someone, okay? Now I call them essential questions because essential means very important, you must know, okay? Now probably you already know most of them, but let's just review them anyways. Let's take a look at the first one. You think it's very easy, but maybe you're using it wrong. The first question, what is your name? What is your name? Now, probably when you were young, your English teacher taught you what is your name, and that's fine, but you're not a child anymore. You are an adult, okay? You've grown up. So you shouldn't say, what is your name anymore, okay? This sounds childish. What is your name? Okay. An adult, we are going to use a contraction. What's, okay? What is, we're going to change it to what's. What's your name? All right. This is more common. What's your name? It's faster. What's your name? What's your name? Okay, I wrote my name here. My name is Robin. Again, this is a little bit childish. What's your name? My name is Robin. My name is, again, we don't want to use this style anymore. Let's make a contraction, make it faster. What's your name? My name's Robin. My name's Robin. What's your name? My name's Robin. All right, this is adult style. Also, for what's your name, you could just say, I'm Robin. This is okay too. So, my name's Robin. I'm Robin. Doesn't matter. Both are okay. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, the next question, very common, very easy. Where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, so say it very fast. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from Korea. Oh, this is terrible. So many of my students say, I'm from Korea. Don't say I'm from Korea. Let's put a line from that. That is bad grammar. I'm from Korea. No, the correct is I'm from Korea. I have to hear this M sound. I'm from Korea, all right? Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from Korea. Well, I'm not from Korea. I'm from Canada, okay? So make sure you can say this question very fast. Where are you from? And make sure you use I'm from Korea. Let's go to the next question. Where do you live? That's our next question. Where do you live? Don't say, where are you live? Okay, that is wrong. The question is, where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? Okay, so where do you live? Live is asking, where's your house, your home? Where do you live? So your answer should have your city or area. So where do you live? First answer here, I live Seoul. I live Seoul. This is wrong. Okay, bad grammar. Where do you live? I live Seoul. No. Where do you live? I live in Seoul. You need the preposition in. Always. You always need in Seoul. Where do you live? I live in Seoul. Okay. The last one here is a short way. Where do you live? Okay. You don't have to say I live. You could just start with in, the preposition in. So where do you live? In Seoul. Okay. So again, where do you live? I live in Seoul. In Seoul. Never say this. All right. Let's move on to the last question. What do you do? What do you do? Okay, this is asking about job. What do you do every day for work? Okay, what do you do? Now, English speakers don't say, what do you do? We say it very fast. We say, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Okay, very difficult to hear. What do you? This is what do you? What do you do? What do you do? Okay, so I ask my students, what do you do? And a lot of my students say, I'm student. I'm student. This is wrong, okay? This is bad grammar. Don't use I'm student. I'm student. What do you do? I'm student. Don't use that. That's terrible grammar. You should use this and take a look. I'm a, okay? Don't forget this, a. I'm a. It sounds like one word. I'm a. I'm a. What do you do? I'm a student. I'm a student. I'm a student, okay? What do you do? I'm a student. The next one. On. Remember, these words start with vowels. Vowels. A, E, I, O, U. And words that start with vowels, we should use on, okay? So what do? I'm an engineer. I'm an office worker, okay? All right, so that's the last question. What do you do? So let's review the questions. The first question, what's your name? My name is Robin. Second question, where are you from? I'm from Canada. Third question, where do you live? I live in Anyang. And the last question, what do you do? I'm a teacher. All right, so I hope you understand how to say the questions, also how to answer the questions. These are very important questions. You should know them. That's it. See you next video.